From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the second of 4 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Number 58 gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Standing in, Tommy Pham. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
And he is in there.
In the second spot tonight, third baseman, number 11.
Now in the box, number 11. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
A changeup over the inside corner. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled straight back. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, after losing game 1 of this series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game 2 is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
Here's Jed Jerko now. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, they need Matt Carpenter to get back on track. He's got only 4 hits in his last 10 games. There's not a lot of positive things that you can say about that. The biggest thing, he's just been inconsistent. He'll get a hit, then go 2 games without one. Hopefully he can get something together. I like this guy. I'd like to see him turn it around.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Fouled back. 7 homers. The average sitting at 292 here to start play, and 21 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. Cards lead it 1-0. Adam Wainwright will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, if you look at his numbers, it's not going to blow you away. But he's an important guy to this team. He eats up innings. He continues to keep them in games. And if he gets a little luck along the way, he may walk away with more wins than losses.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
Up for the Reds, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty's there for it. One away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down one. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score one run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. His career line against Wainwright comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. In there, 0-1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time. Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Drilled to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, left fielder, number 33.
Stepping up now, number 33. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, the batter singles on a sinker that just did not sink. Now, if this pitcher continues to keep that sinker up, it's going to be a quick game for him. He's got to get his sinker down if he wants to be around later in the innings.
In is Joey Votto now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. This one's flared toward left center. Grichuk moving in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Aledmys Diaz.
A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the changeup is way low that time. A fastball that just misses inside.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at the catcher, Devin Mesoraco. He's battled some injuries through his career, but when healthy, this guy's one of the top catchers in baseball.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Standing in now, Adam Wainwright, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Called strike 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Jose Peraza.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadier Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game, and he's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. And another foul ball.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
One out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. A dive, but it's by him down the line.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. It just couldn't come up with it.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. None left for Cincinnati. They trail this one 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off
Tommy
for St.
Pham.
Louis.
He'll stand in to
Center
open
fielder.
things up here in the third.
Pham.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 11.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 11. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Jerko.
Stepping in now, Jed Jerko. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Jeanette has it. One there. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. His career line against Wainwright. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with the hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You're going to hit and run? You're going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
Into the box, number 58. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Digging in to try it again. Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scooter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Wainwright comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count 2-0.
3-0 now. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That one's in there. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, number 33, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 33.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
0-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Hit sharply on the ground. Jerko has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wainwright into the windup. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-1. swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, and with it the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Eugenio
Suarez.
Suarez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded to short. Diaz picks it up. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now another 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Adam Wainwright, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. On its way is pitch number 75, and this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Leading off
He's
for the
0
Reds.
for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Ground ball right side. Jerko showing off his range. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Mesoraco will dig for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Ready for another chance. Number 58 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Pham is after it. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 33.
Now batting, number 33. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
One and 2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
In there, 1-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. 8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Striding in once again, Joey Votto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Joey Votto.
Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Jose Peraza will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Juan Nicasio takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand his zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Number 39, Kevin Mesoraco.
Digging in and looking for more, Devin Mesoraco. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Adam Duvall will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 15 long balls and 28 RBIs. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Reds are on top, 2-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Tim Adelman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Tim Adelman.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll be tasked with starting
Right
things
fielder,
as we begin the 7th.
Piscotty.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in once again, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. The 0-1 up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The payoff pitch one more time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
But this one's out of reach into the home dugout.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And there's ball 2 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mesoraco corrals it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Lyons will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Greg Garcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 35.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Into the windup and the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And there's ball 1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. 1 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 33.
Digging in to try it again. Number 33. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Reds are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Striding into the box, Greg Garcia. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Peraza is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 11.
Now at the plate, number 11. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Sun Hwan-Oh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Sun Hwan-Oh.
Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Jerko. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready once again. Eugenio Suarez. His career numbers against 1 for 6. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Garcia is up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jed Jerko.
Number 61 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 61.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Hard hit at third. Suarez comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. And the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Two out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal. Now playing left field and batting in the 7th spot.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1 delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Tucker Barnhart will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
16, Tucker Barnhart.
Popped high in the air. Number 11 is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 61.
Zach Cozart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Cozart.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The average sits at .303 entering play. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Rosenthal's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Sun Hwan-oh claims the win out of the pen, his first. Trevor Rosenthal records the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.